What's up, Agent Zero here, and welcome back to another episode of Behind Locked Doors. Now, today is actually going to be the final episode of which we're going to be working on level 4 Mailcart Mess, and from there on out, we have 4 more levels that we need to get done. So, I actually did a little bit of work preparing for this video, just so you guys are aware. One thing I did change is what the blocks are that we're delivering. Well, more specifically, just one block. I changed lapis out for coal because coal is rather abundant resources as well as iron, and I'm debating whether or not to change this back out for lapis because granite redstone does tend to be abundant. You only find it in lower levels. I may change that later, but I don't know if I will. But anyway, so basically what we have, two things left that we need to do with this level before we can say we're done. Now, before we go ahead and show you guys what that is, well, actually, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what it is we need to do. So we actually need to set up, let me go back in here really quick. What we need to set up is we need to set up each of these delivery points so that once our mail cart, which starts off over here, once that gets the package we need and we bring it over here, it then takes that item and then allows us to progress further into the level itself. Now, what I basically mean by that is that we have rails that come to the back of this and read what we have inside the mail cart and take it, and once it takes it, you know that for a fact that what you have put inside of that particular area, it lets you know that you're done with that package. Now, the way this works is that it uses item detectors, and it's not the same as any other old item detector like you would see in a survival world where you have an item sorter. It's not the exact same as that because those kind of item detectors are made for item sorters, and what they do is that they get a redstone current, which allows the items to be sorted. However, since we're not really going to be dropping anything in from these delivery points into something else, it really doesn't make sense that we need to make a full-fledged item detector. And if you there's a lot of things that you can do with item detectors, and this just happens to be one of them. So what's going on, which I want to let you guys know, I only built 2 out of the 3 because all 3 of these are going to end up being the same, and I felt it would be rather boring for you guys to watch me build 3 of the exact same thing rather than just go ahead what I'm about to do, which is just build one of them so you understand what's going on, so that I don't have to repeat it all 3 times on camera. So basically what's going on in this right here, I do believe is iron. I think, yes, iron. So what's going on is that when the mail cart comes into here, it's going to come to this hopper, which we have filled up. So we have our iron block, which is the item of which it's looking for. And then it's got some other random items. Well, actually, I shouldn't say they're entirely random. I mean, I was working with the redstone. I just put items that I already had in my inventory. So we've got 3 random items in the stack of 18 items. That's what creates our item detector. So since we're going to be delivering iron to this area, if we have another piece of iron come in, that means it's going to set off the set of redstone that we already have here. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly drop in one more item. So we have ourselves all of our items. Now, I do want to go ahead and point out that the way this works is that comparators actually read the inventories of blocks that can access inventories, and then creates a redstone output from there. I'm not going to go into full detail because it'll take a while for me to explain, but let me just go ahead and tell you that what the number that you're looking for is 22. So we have 18 right here, 19, 20, 21, 22. And so 22 items and under So, or, well, I shouldn't say just under because empty doesn't do anything. So 22 items down to just one item, and more specifically items that stack in 64 will give out a redstone output of 1 when you have that many items. And the reason I say 64 is because items that stack in 16, the comparator reads at a much higher level. Well, actually, I shouldn't say much higher, but it reads at a higher level, and then items that don't stack, it creates a really large redstone output for just even one item. And quite honestly, doing items that stack in 64 is so much easier because I am so used to what the numbers are. So anyway, we have 22 items in here. Once we place in our 23rd item, our redstone output increases to 2. Now what this is now doing is that it allows the redstone to turn on, which turns this torch off, which I'm going to explain in a moment why I'm doing this, well, much later in the episode, maybe not right away. And so this redstone is also powering this lamp right here, and the same goes with this one over here. So if we quickly jump down into here, as you can see, the lamp behind our item frame is in fact lit. And you can obviously tell the difference between this one being lit and this one not being lit. So that's that. And we also have ourselves our powered rails down there, which are in fact linked to the button. Now, whether or not I can aim this correctly. Okay, so I have my cursor on the button, so you're going to want to look down underneath the glass a little bit above my the redstone in my inventory. So if I go ahead and press this button, you can obviously tell that the powered rail in fact turns on, and the exact same thing goes for this one. However, we have work to do yet in this one, so the powered rail down here is actually going to be pushed one further back. We just don't have that implemented just yet. That's what I was going to plan on doing for this particular episode. So let me go ahead and pull this 23rd item out of here, so it resets back to 22, so the redstone turns back on. So that's what's going on there, and I need to put the item block here so that the minecart doesn't actually go off. So the reason why I have this set to be inverted actually has everything to do with what we did last episode, which is set this up. So what ends up going to happen is that the way this is going to work is that once every single one of these locations for the packages have their packages, this piston is going to lose power, which obviously I have not powered this piston as of yet. And what that's going to do is it's going to pull this block away, which is also going to destroy this detector rail, and which is also going to force the Mailcart to activate this detector rail, which is going to come around this redstone circuit to this block right here, which is where the door is leading to the next level. So that's what's going on. So it's basically a massive AND gate, even though it doesn't look like an AND gate. So this being powered, and this being powered means that it's going to come all the way over here and power this piston, which, like I said, I have yet to do. And once all of these, once all three of these circuits are turned off, that means that piston is going to turn off, which means sending the mail cart back is going to allow us to open the door. So yeah, we have 2 of the 3 done, like I already said. So, and as I also said, I felt it would be rather boring for me to go ahead and show you guys all the building process of all 3 of them, and rather than just showing off one of them, so you understand how all 3 of them work. So I already have my inventory full of what's necessary in order to put this together. So let's go ahead and switch this out for a regular rail, and then we're going to go down here, and from here we're going to place down our hopper just like this. And then from here, what we want to do, I'm going to put a block here temporarily because I need to be able to crouch in order to put down this power rail right here. Okay, I said that I have everything in inventory-wise necessary to complete this, but I literally just realized that I, in fact, do not have everything at the moment. If I had everything in my hotbar as I actually needed in order to finish this, I would actually need one additional inventory slot, which I'm pretty sure some of you have experienced something like this before with whatever you're trying to build. It is in fact annoying, but anyway, now we're going to go ahead and continue on with what's happening here. So we're going to go ahead and put a block right here, and we're going to take our redstone comparator like this. Now from here we're going to go ahead and place down a block right here, and then from here what we're going to do, actually let's pull a block back down here again. We're going to put a block here, and then we're going to come out 1, 2, just like this, and then we're going to put a block up like right here. Okay, so then now what we're going to do is place our redstone down 1, 2, and place a repeater down here. Can I please place the repeater down here? Come on, thank you. Okay, so now that that's done, what we also need to do is link up and put this here, and then from here we take our building block and do this, and we put a repeater. I should probably go the other way around, cycling my inventory too much faster. Put a repeater right here, which is running into a block right here. Now what this is also going to do is, what we need to do is set this up so that we put block here. We'll put a slab right here. Now we go ahead and put another slab right here, and we need to continue going up. Actually, now that I think about what I actually need to also do is put a block right here, and so we're also going to put down we're going to put down 2 slabs down like this. We're going to have a repeater right here with redstone dust just like this, and now we need to create our redstone ladder, which we kind of already got started on doing. So if I go ahead and place a block here, and I go ahead and put down slab like this, and then just continue working our way up just like this, and we go ahead and take our redstone dust and wire it up just like this. Oh, and I'm missing 1 block, aren't I? Okay, I did not notice that. When I first put down the slabs, it actually looked like it was going to reach, but apparently it didn't, but that's not hard to fix. So let's go and put this here, and redstone dust like this. Now I honestly, I could actually put down redstone dust on top of this. Honestly, I could do that, but at the time of me trying to put together this stuff down here, I actually hadn't thought about it, but now that I do in fact have it in my mind, I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then do that the same over on this side. I don't know why I didn't think to just simply do this when I put these together, but now that I think about it, it makes a little bit more sense. So let's go ahead and put redstone dust here. So now all I want to do is destroy this block and do this, and put a slab just like this. We can go ahead and get rid of this stuff right here. Again, I don't know why I didn't actually think to do this. Okay, so there we go. We have that all wired up. So now we actually need to create the item detection system. So what I'm going to do is go into here, and it's coal block, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, guys. I know I'm going to look like a little bit of a noob looking at this, considering I'm the one building the map. Yep, I was right. I don't know why I couldn't remember. I guess it just goes to show that I can be a bit of an idiot sometimes. Now hold on a moment. I think I just okay, what I'm looking at is actually I'm realizing at the moment that these are actually one block higher than the on the other ones. So I'm gonna have to fix that really quick. So if I go ahead and I'm just derping out today. I don't know what's wrong with me today. So we'll go ahead and put 2 blocks out like this. Go ahead and put down a redstone like this with a repeater right here. And then go ahead and put our block like this. And then from here, go ahead and put down the rest of our blocks down just like this. So put this half slab right here. And then we go ahead and put our repeater down. So, and that repeater runs into this block right here. There we go. So now let's go ahead and wire this one up to the rest of them. So we're gonna put a, if I can aim my the controller, there we go, thank you. Put a repeater right here and go ahead and wire up this. No, I don't want to change ticks. Let's just bring it around like this. And then we put our redstone dust down just like so. And so now let's go ahead and put redstone dust here. Put down our slabs yet again. Actually, no, not there. I think what I do is I put this here, block here, and do this. And then put the redstone dust on top of this. And then from here, put down another slab just like this. And grab a redstone and put here. There we go, that's better. Okay. So, now that we have this set up, we need to set up the fact that this block right here is going to be powering our powered rail. So we go ahead and put this here and here, and we go ahead and put our redstone down just like this. And if we go ahead and go back inside and take a look, we can already see our power rail right there. So let's go ahead and grab and push our button. So that does in fact power our rail, which is what we want. So now let's go ahead and cover all of this up. What we need to do is put blocks like this in there, and then put blocks down like this. Oh wait, we're actually not done in here. I forgot. We need to put set up our item detector. So let's go ahead and put down our coal blocks. So let's go to put them 1, 1, 1, and then our 18. So now this is powered, so which means if we go ahead and put our 23rd item actually into the system, so this lamp should turn on, and this repeater turns off, which is exactly what we want. So now we're actually done in this spot. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and finish covering this all up. So now the last bit that we need to do is wire this block here all the way to this piston right here, which is going to take quite a number of blocks. I'm not going to lie, it's going to take a number of blocks to do. So I'm going to start building downwards. Actually, let's go ahead and build outwards one more block. So let's go ahead and put down our redstone dust down like this. And then at what level is this piston? Okay, so it's in line with this row of blocks, which this is in fact correct. So I'm gonna go ahead and use slabs at this point, because why not? What's wrong with slabs? Absolutely nothing. So actually, before I do that, what I need to actually end up doing is I need to see how far out from this stuff we actually need to place this stuff on. So if I put block right here, alright, so we're gonna put our blocks right here. So we're gonna come out like this. 1, 2, and then we're gonna also put down blocks like this. And if I do pattern like this, actually if I put slabs down just in this direction, is it? No, it actually won't. That's actually a good thing. Okay, so now we just need to wire this up to the other side. And no, I don't want to put a slab down there. So now we go ahead and line this up with everything else. Just like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a repeater. Actually, let's go ahead and see how far this redstone is going to reach first. So redstone can go. Actually, you know what? I literally just thought of this. Is what I could do is go ahead and pull this out like this. And if I go ahead and put redstone dust here, yes, that is in fact powered. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we put a repeater down here and it powers the remainder. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's not 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Actually, no, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put down a repeater a bit early. Let's go ahead and put a repeater here. And if we go ahead and run redstone all the way to... You know what, the reason why I was going to do that is because I was going to put down a repeater directly next to the piston, but I've been derping out all day. I don't know what's wrong with me. But I can just run a regular line of redstone all the way to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we go ahead and put down a repeater. And that is powered. If I go ahead and put this here and the repeater here, no, it doesn't do that. So we'll go ahead and put down a repeater. Actually, you know what? I literally just thought of, because of the way this works out, I can pull block right. Actually, I can pull block. Let me go ahead and let's go ahead and put our block right here. And what I can actually do is I can put a block right like this. So now our piston is actually extended. It's connected to our block, which has our rail on it. And why can't I move around? I'm too close to that block. Okay, so now that we have this piston powered, we are effectively done here. So we have our item detectors already set up on all 3 of these. We have a redstone current going all the way from that side of the level to this side. So now if we were to go ahead and actually, you know what I just realized is that we're actually not quite yet done. There's actually one final thing that does in fact need to be taken care of, and that would be putting down our mail cart on our track. So okay, so I just drew a total blank. I'm not exactly sure what happened. Okay, so we need to go in here. Go ahead and grab our mail cart right here, and we put down it right here. And then let's close this off. And that is the entire level all completed. So go ahead and go over here. Let's go ahead and block our holes up. If I can aim it right, thank you. And so now we are in fact done with this level, and we can go ahead and move on. Oh, there's a hole right here too. Let's go ahead and quickly fix this. We can now effectively move on from this level 4 Mailcart Mess, onto level 5, which if you guys watched my most previous redstone video, the pulse lever, it'll basically explain what I have in mind for the next level. But anyway guys, this is going to do it for this episode of Behind Locked Doors. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Thank you guys for watching, and with that, I will see you guys later.